It all started with a 3-page note.
It was a heartbreaking letter.
Left outside Fort Worth Fire Station 8.
He was torn. Do I give up this partner of mine?
Alongside that letter was Jake, a pit bull chained to a flagpole.
That's a hard choice, especially for an individual that, in his eyes, that's the only family he had.
A veteran experiencing homelessness named Tom expressed his heartbreak by putting pen to paper. "I will die," he wrote. Tom needs to get his life and health in order and leave his best friend Jake behind.
They unchained him and brought him in the backyard, gave him some food and water.
Firefighters originally tried to rehome Jake.
Pretty cool to have a dog in the fire station with us.
But decided to keep him as their permanent companion at the fire station.
He's just like one of the guys. He's always there waiting for us when we get back from calls, and he feels like he's part of our little family.
I think anytime you have somebody that has the talent to kind of lighten the mood, they're a value to have around the station, and Jake's got that talent.
Firefighters are not only giving Jake a home.
We are the home outreach prevention and education team.
But Tom as well.
We got him a dental appointment, and then Operation Texas Strong donated an RV, so we spent a lot of the day trying to find a place to take the RV and be able to place it that would fit into his budget.
We're hanging out as a family. He just wants to be right there with us.
Seeing Jake in the station halls, you may wonder who rescued whom.
Hopefully this could be a full circle story where he gets to see Jake again someday.
He's in my spot.
Jake's already made himself at home.
He's a good boy.
With the new family, all starting with the decision to write this letter. In Fort Worth, Dawn White, CBS News Texas. The saying is, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And this photo is capturing the hearts of the Hood County community.
Me and the bus driver were trying to get the bus started. And when we couldn't get it started, I was like, okay, let me get out in the highway and direct traffic.
This dash camera video shows Granbury ISD School Resource Officer Adric Strife jumping into action on the afternoon of December 16th.
It was blocking oncoming traffic. I just went and started pushing the bus.
Officer Strife pushed the school bus full of Manbrino Elementary School students about 15 feet off the road.
I saw a problem and I needed to solve it because it was more of a safety concern, not just for the students and the bus driver on the bus, but it was also for the safety for motorists on Manbrino Highway.
What do the students there mean to you personally? And then how important is their safety?
The students are important to me, just like my own kids. So I see every student as one of my own kids. And their safety is my number one priority, along with my staff.
The U.S. Army veteran and father of 6 didn't expect the video to go viral.
I get to work the next day, and one of my APs, Miss JJ, she's like, "Hey, you're on Next Door." I'm like, "What? What's next door?"
This video on Hood County Breaking News' Facebook page also has more than 1,000 likes, comments, and shares.
The next day, I get to work and everybody's like, "Oh, look, it's Superman, it's Superman."
The man with an invisible cape remains humble.
I really didn't want any of this recognition. Like, I wasn't expecting any of this. And honestly, I don't think I'm a hero. I just think I'm just a regular old person that just saw a problem and solved it, because I think anybody would do it. It's just the right thing to do.
Officer Strife shows not all heroes wear capes, but some wear a uniform and spring into action, keeping children and drivers safe. In Granbury, Dawn White, CBS News Texas. The quiet of night abruptly ended with a deafening sound for Chris Evers and his family.
Around 3:15, we heard a very loud bang. It sounded like thunder or lightning.
The family was jolted out of their sleep and immediately knew something went horribly wrong.
The smell of the vehicle hitting the house was in the house, so it smelled like a car wreck inside the house within the first 2 minutes.
Evers stepped outside and saw car pieces in the front yard.
We could see where the wall that had once been there had been knocked through, but it didn't just hit the house and hit this room. It actually, the impact of their hit drove them through the bathroom that's between this bedroom and the master bedroom.
Part of the car crashed into his daughter's front bedroom and almost went through his mother-in-law's corner bedroom.
The entire shower is destroyed. There was a toilet and a sink right there. I'm a little emotional because my daughter took a shower in here earlier in the evening and her bag is right there.
Dallas police believe the driver lost control. Several houses up there, plowed into the ground right here, crashed through this home over here, went through the fence down there, and then ended up in the garage of a second home.
This is new for me. I mean, usually it's just one house involved, but something like this it's unusual. You don't usually get two houses.
Amazingly, people inside both homes escaped without a scratch.
When I talked to one of the neighbors who had been out in the street with his friend, he said that the vehicle was moving, he thought, like nearly 100 miles an hour.
We're in a residential neighborhood. Most of them are 25 to 30 miles an hour at best. As best as, speed is a factor. So be careful. Watch your speed.
Evers' mother-in-law, a retired teacher, owns the home.
She had a tree fall and damage her home earlier in the year, and she had to pay out of pocket to get that done.
The weekend started out happily, with Evers and his daughter celebrating his mother-in-law's birthday.
The amount of damage that's been done here is pretty catastrophic to the home. It's going to be a while before she can actually live in her home again. So that's what we're going to be focused on moving forward.
The second home hit also has major structural damage. The bricks may be shattered and a garage barely standing, but Evers feels thankful to be alive.
You go to bed at night and you think, tomorrow is guaranteed. This is proof positive it's not. And we're so grateful to be able to see the light of day and to have the time to spend with each other, because this is a wake-up call.
Dallas police say toxicology results may show more into why the driver lost control. While Evers remains grateful his family escaped the terrifying crash unharmed. In Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News Texas.
And I'm sure we all remember the emotion we felt that day on 9/11.
The emotions of September 11th, 2001 flood back to more than 500 firefighters, police, and paramedics. The sights of a ceremony to remember fellow first responders fills the air with gratitude and sadness.
Was so proudly we held.
Almost 24 years later, what hits home the most is the sound of silence for those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
The next thing I heard and felt was an explosion.
The visions of that day are seared into Michaela Cruz's memories.
I was on the 95th floor of Tower 2 when the first plane hit Tower 1. And so I escaped, but I took one of the last elevators before the second plane hit Tower 2.
Seeing first responders head to the Comerica Bank Tower in Dallas for the 14th annual 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb fills Cruz's heart with appreciation.
When you see these firefighters and these first responders, it just reminds me of how tragic that day was, but how many lives were saved also.
Someone who understands that day all too well.
My dad responded that day down to 9/11.
Is Jack McNamara, the son of Fire Department of New York City firefighter John McNamara.
To Manhattan with 12 rescue firefighters.
John worked more than 500 hours in the aftermath of the attack, and his service eventually caught up with him.
In 2006, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. He ended up passing in 2009 when I was around 2.5 years old.
Jack is one of the hundreds of first responders climbing 110 stories while wearing their protective gear.
2 members trapped in the promenade between the 2 towers.
The 18-year-old listens to the same radio communications his father heard that day.
This is my dad's gear. It represents not just my name, but my dad's last name that he wore proudly that day down at those towers and the following hours after.
Jack is a firefighter in Kentucky now, but he hopes to make a move to honor his dad's legacy.
My end goal here is to be a fireman with the City of New York, FDNY, follow my dad's footsteps. Something I want to do is get his badge number. His badge number is a huge thing to me. I have it tattooed on my body, and I'd like to wear it on a shield one day.
It's big footsteps to fill, but shoes he aims to wear again, as his dad's memory lives on through each step he takes.
I don't know what you got to do, but I want all the rescue firefighters available from home to report, okay?
In Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News Texas.
That's what they cut.
August 9th, 2025.
That day was a devastating day.
What happened on that blazing hot summer day?
Well, when we drove up, the chain was cut on the entryway.
Turned cold for Longview Baptist Church pastor Brian Fisher.
It was upwards of $175,000 worth of material that was gone.
A new sanctuary and fellowship hall would have been built with those materials on the 3.5-acre West Fort Worth property.
A lot of our neighbors now, they're watching and they'll call us. They'll say, hey, someone's over there and want to make sure it's you and that you're aware of it.
Fate changed this fall when DFW Charitable Foundation Director Mark Patrick saw an article about the theft.
I feel like it was almost heaven sent, frankly, because it caught my attention.
He said he would be perfect to come and put the stakes down.
The nonprofit organization donated almost $200,000 to the church.
We can take a look at it.
For the materials a Grinch stole.
It's supposed to be a fire lane, right?
I feel tremendous joy. I feel like it's the Christmas spirit is definitely at hand here. And you know, the timing couldn't be more right.
It would have set us back for a year at least. And their donation just meant so much to keep us right on track and to bring things to where they are today.
Are you doing 6-inch or 5-inch?
The church hopes to open the new building in 2026. It's a fresh start.
He said he's going to start on it right after lunch.
But Pastor Fisher says the thought behind it is what means the most.
It really blessed us. We wept and we just rejoiced. And we'll never forget their act of kindness.
It's generosity appreciated by the entire congregation as they feel overjoyed in a real-life Christmas miracle.
Shaping up to look like a building can be put up.
In Fort Worth, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.